Hi guys, I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So today is Tuesday and I'm getting ready to go to FIU at the library so that I can study now FIU specifically, even if the library is at FIU. But yeah, so today I'm getting ready to go at FIU because I already playing the whole day yesterday and I wanted to get some studying done. So today I will try my studying session with no phones, just my tablets. Why did I say tablets? Yeah, so I will try. So I will study without my phone today. So I'll see how it will turns out because I've realized that my phone was some kind of distraction for me. So I was trying like to keep it away from where I am studying. And like I decided not to study with my phone and also go out to study. Today I wanted to talk about study environment and different kind of study environment that you can try for a studying session because I do think that it's really important when where you are where and when you are studying, right? So let's get into it. So study environment is some kind of thing that is not really talked about because I'll say not everybody has the same opportunity as somebody else that can actually go out and study because there are people without car, there are also people with car. So it's a different thing if you guys see what I'm talking about. So if you do have a car, you can afford to actually go out and study, but if you don't, you cannot afford it. And it's actually unfortunate because where you might be right now might not be a good environment for you to study because of different things that might be within this environment, such as background noises or people talking, which is still the same thing, or I don't know, like people soliciting you to help them. Like there might be 10,000 reasons why you cannot study where you think you have to study, which was me some months ago in the same position because I didn't have any shoes. Because I say shoes because I didn't have any cars, so I didn't know any other places, and the only place that I did know right was a McDonald's, which was kind of like close to where I live, and I never think about Starbucks because I didn't have any car, so I used to stay there and buy headphones and put the volume really up so that I can actually try to focus and be concentrated. And when I did buy my car, so everything switched because I had the possibility to actually go out and study and find other places. The first place that I did find was Starbucks, which was pretty cool. I really like the option that they have, which is a 5:30 till 12, I think. So I've spent some time studying at Starbucks until I find something better. So I obviously finding out Starbucks that was very much more cozier than the first one that I went to study. So it was pretty much like the same schedule, and sometimes I used to go at 6, do 6 till 2, 6 in the morning till 2, and then come back like do like a 5, not 5. Yeah, we can do like a 5 till 10 or 11. So that's what I used to do until I find another place, which is my school library. But the thing with my school library is they close at 8, so it's not really convenient for me because I do a lot of stuff, and past 8 I also want to study. So this is why I was also looking for another place even though I had my school library. So I switched to FIU library, which is much more better for me. So they open at 7:30, which is kind of like a bummer because I'm like one of those that will wake up really early in the morning, like 5 or 4, and go study. But then I will have to wait till 7:30 so that I can actually go and get in. And they close at 11, which is a big green flag, or maybe a big yes for me because it does give me a good amount of time to get everything done and also think about the thing that I want to get done the other day. So that's why I'm gonna stick to FIU library until I find something better, and it's like 14 minutes away from where I live right now. If I do go out early, but if I don't, so it will be around like a 45 or 35 something minutes. So there is like a good amount of stuff that you need to keep in mind when it comes to you looking for your study setting, or maybe like where you choose to study, such as is there a bathroom close by? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, if you're gonna go somewhere and see to stay like for 5, maybe even 2 hours, so trust me, you'll have to take breaks. And when it comes the time to you to take the breaks, right? So the bathroom will be like not, I don't want to say the natural option, but it's gonna be like the first thing that I'll be thinking about you going to the bathroom. So please make sure that there is a bathroom nearby, so that you can use, right? And another thing that you need to keep in mind when it comes to you choosing your study environment is water. I know it might be overrated, but is where you're gonna study has water, which is really important because you need to stay hydrated. So also on your break, right, you also think about water. So please make sure you have a bathroom nearby, and make sure that you have water. Maybe you come with water like for the whole study session. And one thing that I used to think about was Wi-Fi, because I didn't want to share hotspot with my laptop because my internet is not really good. So I was always thinking about, do they have Wi-Fi where I'm gonna study? Because of course I'm gonna be using my laptop to get access to different websites, but this access that I really want, my laptop that I want to use to get access to this website. So am I gonna like find Wi-Fi for that? So that was a question that I used to ask myself until I switched to studying at Starbucks. Because Starbucks, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the Wi-Fi was about to be really bad because everybody would have been on it, but frankly I've never had any bad experience with Starbucks Wi-Fi when I used to use Starbucks Wi-Fi. So right now I'm not thinking about that because I have my own hotspot thing. So I'll be working around with that thing. And I obviously know that I plan on having a really long studying session. So the Wi-Fi is also something that you need to keep in mind. So if you don't want to think about it, just get a hotspot, or maybe a getaway like they call it. It's gonna be expensive, kind of. So, because I do have a plan, which is my phone and my getaway for like $100, maybe $110 something every month. So it's not expensive for me. I can afford it, but if you can afford it, you can just go to Starbucks, and it's gonna be pretty much the same thing, though. So yeah, you just like try to do the best with what you have. And what other thing that you need to keep in mind when it comes to you choosing your study session? Maybe like your settings when it comes to studying. So, and one thing that you also need to keep in mind is if there is like a plug or something that you can use to power your laptop in case your battery is gonna die. It's really important. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna tell you, just make sure that you charge your laptop and everything full before you start studying. I mean, of course that's what you need to do, but sometimes you might forget about it, or you don't even have time to think about it at all. So one thing that I will tell you is, before you actually go and study, right, make sure that you have your laptop cable, because it did happen to me a couple of times and it can really piss you off. So make sure that you bring everything. Make sure that you bring a cable and some. Make sure that you also bring extension cable, so that you can actually plug the laptop through the extension, just in case the cable is way shorter than what you have MJ that you have maybe think about. That's the thing. So make sure that you have an extension, because it will help you. And I really don't think that extension are expensive. You can find like a pretty cool extension that did the job like for $5 DDs. So you might go to DDs and maybe even worse or Walmart. I really don't know where you shop at, but just make sure that you have an extension. So those are like the things that I do keep in mind when I'm choosing my study setting, which is bathroom, water, extension cable, and Wi-Fi. So I hope that you guys learned something on this video, right? And if you guys didn't, I'm sorry about it for wasting your time. I'm kidding. And I don't have any new subscribers, so thank you for staying, for those 235 people, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. Bye.